that problem, whatever. And he goes, I go to this place in Surfside. He goes, I feel great and all this other stuff from it. And he gave me the name, the number, who to call.
Damn.
So I'm like, oh, that's 2 good referrals right there.
Hell yeah.
So I went this morning and did the blood work before you do any of that other stuff. But they test all sorts of things that you don't, my doctor doesn't test.
Yeah.
Hormone levels, this, that, and the other thing, thyroids. Apparently, that's what I'm being told.
So mic check real quick. See if I heard you doing all that rambling.
This rejuvenating place.
That'll work.
Huh?
Mic check, that was good.
All right. Do you want to? So we'll just kick it off, and then we'll read these people, or.
What do you mean? What's the best way to do it? The people first, or get the golf stuff out of the way, and then
I'll probably do the people, then we'll get the golf stuff out of the way. All right. So we're here. Push and play up here.
Should I just take a picture of myself?
No, you're good. There you go. Are we ready over there?
Yep. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready to go. Welcome to the Get Off My Lawn podcast. TJ back again with the superstar, big old S. He's in a great mood today. We're going to have lots of edge. And how are we doing today?
Great.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of bringing the energy. Why do you seem so down?
I'm not down. I just
Did you do some golfing this week? Tired yourself out?
no. I was a little sore. I golfed 4 days in a row.
4 days in a row for this very, very old man. Speaking of old man, we got some text this week, which is just, we're getting really consistent with the message that we're getting from people out there in the world. You curious at all?
They seem, as long as people are saying something, then we're doing something right.
Again, the text number, 843-418-3673. If you want to reach out and let us know what you think, feel free. Martin, a return texter, back again. Martin from Nashville. Ramblings from a senile old man. Y'all are getting worse. Please try something else, like being a Walmart greeter. That's from Martin in Nashville. There's a second message that he sent in. Thank you, Martin, for watching or listening. I'm sure you're there again today, just on the edge of your seat.
Well, I wish I knew what it was in particular that had offended him, but
So you can do it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Because I can't, just thanks for listening, Martin. You go on the little check mark, when we add up how many people are like, oh, one of these guys is Martin.
We're probably going to start some sort of These Guys Suck merch that you can buy, Martin, since you're
that's good.
A very committed follower of the Get Off My Lawn podcast. Moving on right to James from Columbus. Pointless, no vision, and I'll tune in again next week. Keep trucking.
Well, Columbus, what? Ohio?
Could be. There's quite a few Columbus
quite a few
out there.
Oh, I got you.
I'm big in Ohio, though, so it probably is Columbus.
Could
Ohio.
be. You'll tune in again next week. Keep trucking. Thank you. It was a mixed message, but thank you.
That's a positive one. Hey, and for the record, too, he's the one who lays out what we're going to talk about when we talk about him. So, I'm obviously the encyclopedia of the team. He's the coordinator. So if you don't like the way it's going.
Yeah, he's a regular stuff knower. All right, moving on to Darren from Charlotte. Darren, Get Off My Lawn is one of the few shows I'll still listen to all the way through. Even when I disagree, I love the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Yeah, I don't know why we're getting the nice one.
And I really
That's the second one from Charlotte you guys have had.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I really dissed Charlotte last week.
We did. We came hard for Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte, you guys really like Pride Month or year there.
One of the only times I had to do a mid-podcast edit there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Charlotte opinion.
On our Facebook and what's the other one, TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok had to beep that one out a little bit.
What I actually said about you guys. guys.
JD from Dallas. Tom, your show has no edge, no energy, and no value anymore. It's background noise at best. And it's not even good background noise.
I agree. I've been telling them to get better mics for a while now. But instead, we're using these $15 ones until we actually get a sponsor.
That's
So,
true. If you want the quality of the show to improve, JD.
it would sound so much better if we had better mics. But, we're starting at the bottom here.
Yeah, again, JD, if you want to sponsor an episode specifically to improve the quality, we welcome that.
Dallas, huh?
Yeah, all the way from Dallas.
Wow. You got the Cowboys, man. You got bigger problems than me.
They had a really good day yesterday. I know you don't know anything about it, but they took Caleb Downs. That's a big addition for their defense.
Okay.
So, JD's, things are looking up for you, JD. You specifically, not so much us. All right. Ricky from Wilmington. I actually really enjoy the show. You're blunt, but it's refreshing. And you don't try to sugarcoat anything. Do a Mount Rushmore of bad shit too, like liberals.
He's the first one to say anything political right now. I didn't say
Yeah, no, I said the political things along with Ricky from Wilmington.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, no,
That
that's
is
a
nice.
decent idea. I don't want there to ever be a Mount Rushmore of liberal political figures. That sounds like we might have went into a dystopian future, but give it a shot.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Again, if you want to reach out to us, we're looking at 843-418-3673. That's 418 FORE, like four.
Where's all those other places they can find?
Oh, they can find us other places. That's true. Well, for starters, we are on VFTB Radio, Views from the Balcony on SoundCloud. You can find us personally on TikTok at Pop Said Get Off My Lawn. And then there's YouTube, BarnDoor Innovations, and Facebook, just standard Get Off My Lawn. We have a action-packed, edgy, top-notch show planned for you. We're going to talk about some of the places you've been golfing recently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been golfing all week. I live in Myrtle Beach here, so it's the golf capital of the world, and I'm very happy with it. So I started out Monday. A friend of mine had passed away a year ago, and I wrote something on Facebook nice about him, and his kids and everything reached out, and they were very happy. And then they reached out a couple months later asking me if I wanted some of his ashes. I'm like, wow, nobody ever offered me ashes before of a friend. So I said yes, of course, I'm honored and whatnot, and I promised that I used to golf with this guy all the time in our teens and 20s, and I promised I would take him golfing. So Monday I took him out, we played World Tour. I did a little video there, and his family, everything, I got a lot of response from it, so it was great. And I played great, which I thought I was going to suck because Tim would have wanted me to suck. He was, we were super highly competitive, and he was a natural. And I'll say one story about this guy. So he was kind of, never really monetarily doing well. And I hadn't seen him in a long time. It's probably about 14 years ago. And he wants to play golf. So I got to go pick him up. He's like 45 minutes away in Waterville. And I go, and he's got this old bag from the 1960s or 70s, mix-max clubs, sneakers on with holes in them, pair of jeans, all this. I got brand new irons, brand new everything. And we go out, and that motherfucker beat me by a stroke. And it was just like amazing, and that's the kind of guy he was. He always just beat me a little bit. So I started my week taking him golfing with me on the golf course with a little bottle of ashes.
That was very nice of you, and you apparently did pretty well if you're willing to go out 3 more times.
Well, it's just the way the week planned. You get a lot of visitors here, and you got to work people's schedules. So Tuesday was actually really neat. Went to Legends, which I haven't been up there in years, and played Parkland. And have you played Parkland in a while?
I have. Not in a while, though.
Wow, the greens and the fairways are just immaculate.
Really?
The greens were the best, just as good as Grand Dunes or better.
Really?
Just like glass. And I was so impressed. My other buddy that I play with in the prime times, Him and I are gonna make a tee time and go play next week over there because I just didn't realize how nice it was. I know it's windy up there, so you got to play with that. But outside of that, man, just beautiful, beautiful shape that place is in.
I mean, it being windy adds a little extra element, really separates the men from the boys there.
No, it sucks if it's blowing right at you and you're trying to get it over a 230 carry over water.
Maybe some push-ups.
No. Peptides. I'm going to try that because I can just sit in the chair and they're going to put an IV in me and that'll work.
Like a knockoff super soldier type thing.
It's supposed to be the fountain of youth. And I'm going with the Wolverine. It's a combination of different peptides to increase your strength and recovery time and all that.
You won't know, but I wonder if there's adamantium in there. The whole thing. Yeah. They literally put an IV in him with some.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, sure, it was liquid metal, but I don't know if you'll
as
be.
As long as I can still carry the ball 250, I don't care what that
If you're getting the Wolverine treatment, you're going to hit the shit out of that ball.
I don't know. My buddy's 3 years older than I am, and he just kills the ball. So I'm always trying to keep up with him.
Where else did you play this week?
Wednesday played Wild Wing in Myrtle Beach, and I like that course a lot because they got the one hole. It's only 265 yards over water, and everybody tries to hit it. And then I have the dream the night before. Today's the day, and then something bad happens. But you just keep going back anyway. And it was in nice shape, but they're closing it down for a few months. They're going to redo everything, all the greens and the fairways and everything. So it'll be nice. Later in the year.
Good. And then you did Thursday. What did you close out with?
Yesterday, we did International Club down in Murrells Inlet. I haven't played there in years and years, but we won a couple of passes from one of those charity tournament things that you do. And so we played afternoon golf, which I haven't played in years. Afternoon. It was like 89 degrees. And have you played there lately? It's hard as a nail, man. There ain't no water on that thing. That ball carries forever. I learned right away, just low and straight, and it'll just go forever and ever. And it looked like the greens were spray painted.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was nice. It was packed though. The tee time was a half hour late. They didn't have carts. They had to wait for people to come in and get carts.
Oh,
so,
that's fine.
I mean, it was a nice track, but definitely a lot of people there, which I'm surprised we have so many courses here. Where are they coming from?
I mean, it sounds like you would be hurting a lot more than you are right now. I'm surprised you're here.
No, I'm not that. I can play. I don't know what it is. I don't work out. I smoke a pack or more a day. I have a horrible diet. It just includes feeding when I'm hungry. No other thought goes into it.
Feeding.
But,
I need to feed you.
So I don't know why I'm able to just keep on going. And I have friends that are they cannot. Even Dougie was in my cart yesterday, and he was like done at like 15 holes. He's like, I don't know how the freak you did it 4 days in a row. I'd be in a hospital and this and that. I'm like, I don't know. I just get up, take 4 Advil, and go. And it is the repertoire. I do 4 Advil before I leave.
A lot of water.
Instead of after golf, I learned the before.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you survived it. How many of those courses were the primetime card thing?
2 of them, World Tour, which is a really neat kind of course. Every hole is modeled after a famous hole out there in the world. So actually the video I did with Tim on that one was on Amen Corner. So like that one, that's prime times, and the other one was Wild Wing. That's prime times. And I was at World Tour, and it cost $65 to play under because I'm a club member for prime times. And this guy behind me paid like $190. And I'm walking out to the cart, and this guy's running behind me. Sir, how did you pay $65? So I had to explain the whole prime time. And it happens a lot. I was at Grand Dunes. It costs $90 to play there.
Yes, it does.
But I only play there when I have my points. Now I'll get free points to play. And we're playing with this couple. The dude was a lawyer. It was their second day playing. They had $480 for him and his wife.
Jeez.
That was his second day. So
you said that was Grand Dunes?
Yeah. So he had $1,000 in green fees in 2 days. But the planes keep coming, the people keep coming, and
Yep.
talk of the economy in such bad shape. Not here, guys. Not here. It's packed. The money's being spent.
That is, I mean, every golf course around here looks pretty darn good. There's packed, all of them. If you are coming to Myrtle Beach and you want to do some golfing, you cannot not find a place to go.
No, you've got to schedule your tee time at least 4 days in advance or so, and to get a morning tee time. Afternoons you can find a lot of afternoons, but it's going to start getting quite crispy out there in the afternoon.
Very.
And you don't want to be out there then.
And how many of the primetime courses have you played?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah, there's
All of them?
21 of them.
21 of them. I have a list of all 21 of them here. I'm just going to run through them. Just tell me your thoughts on them. How did you like Grand Dunes? That's the highest rated.
I like
on
it
the list.
because it's wide open, beautifully manicured. The staff treats you great, and you can't lose. It's hard to lose a ball, because you can find everything so manicured so well. The white thing sticks out. So, and then your friends are always impressed when you take them there. So, Grand Dunes is on the list when I have visitors from New York.
If you got to give it a 1 through 5, what are you giving it?
That's 5.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
The consensus is a 4.7 on 175 reviews. Do you know who designed that course?
No, I have no idea.
Rob Rulewich. Rob Rulewich. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. But
He
it's
did a
on
good
my
job.
little sheet here, so we're going to talk about him. All right, so the next one up on the list is Pawleys Island Plantation Golf and Country Club.
Yeah, I've played there. It's nice, but I just haven't I don't go down to Polly's nearly enough because it's about a 45-minute trek from here. And whatever reason, just the traffic down there has gotten so unbearable. So
So
I
then,
don't do a lot of Polly's Island stuff lately.
so then Willbrook probably not up
I
there.
played Willbrook a month ago and actually won the thing for the international club. That was a charity tournament. So I did play Willbrook.
So you're just like, you win golf tournaments? That's something you can do?
No. These are charity things. You buy tickets.
Oh, raffle.
And
You want a
raffles. You win a
You
raffle.
want a raffle,
No,
okay.
you- Nobody wins
Your
a
golf
tournament.
skills were
Nobody
impressive.
wins one of those golf tournaments unless they are excessively cheating.
Yes.
And that's what usually happens. Minus 20. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you
Yeah.
had to give that one a 1 through 5, what are you giving that one?
3.5.
3? It's a 4.5 with 138 reviews
Well,
out
I
there.
guess the course is probably a 4.5, but getting there's a 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything involved.
How about the River Club in Pawleys Island?
That's my favorite one. Actually, my shirt I played with yesterday was a River Club. I like that course. It's a great layout. And it's mostly 18 because I can still carry it over the water and cut it off. So the River Club, I'd give that a 4.5.
Golf Digest also gave it a 4.5 for the very challenging yet scenic views.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, next up, how about River Hills Golf Club?
Nice little course. It's very well manicured, but it's up in Little River, so it's about 40 minutes, 35 minutes north of here. And it's a reasonable rate. As a Prime Times member, I'm going to pay $40 or something to play there.
Not bad at all. How about Kings North and Myrtle Beach National?
Really challenging, nice course, beautiful if you're into sand.
Yeah.
I've gone to the beach and got less sand on me than I do when I'm at Kings North.
Just don't hit it in the bunker.
Oh, and then that one bunker they got in front of the green, it's like 10 feet high. I'm trying to get over that. Oh my God, it's just, we've all been there. But it's a cool hole. It's got the Gambler.
Yep,
Yeah.
par
which I
5
always try
Gambler.
for. Yep,
There's the
Gambler.
Island Green, hole 3.
They have 3 courses there. I played the South course 2 weeks ago.
All right, well, what would you say that one's rated?
It's probably like a 4. Yeah.
A 4.3 for
Yeah,
Golf Digest there.
It's reasonable money-wise. It's only like probably $40-$50 for you around there.
How about TPC Myrtle Beach?
Super nice,
Yeah, it
challenging,
is.
super nice, but it's still down there, Merle's. It's one of the ones like those courses, the top ones. I wait till I have enough points from all my other golf, and then I go play the expensive ones for free.
That sounds like a great plan as far
That's what I
as
do when I do TPC.
when greens fees are running up to $1,000. That sounds like a good plan. How about South Creek at Myrtle Beach National?
That's what I just.
That's
talked
the
about.
one you're just talking about. Okay. All right.
I gotta go through all of them, man.
I
There's
mean,
21.
we could talk about all these places and make a little thing out of it because I highly doubt the Primetime Golf Club is getting a bunch of marketing out there. You could become the face of the Primetime Golf Club. I'm just trying to put you out there like you said you wanted to. This whole thing was you came to me begging, make me famous, son.
Oh my
and,
God.
And
what
I'm
crock
doing
of
my
shit
best
this
here,
is.
doing my best to carry you where you said you wanted to go.
Carry me. If you'd carry me, you bought me a house by now, like Aaron Judge did for his parents.
Again, I'm not Aaron
I
Judge.
got nothing.
So
I got nothing but heartache and disappointment.
let's
But anyway, keep going.
Let's keep Aaron Judge in mind because in the second half of this thing, we are going to do another Mount Rushmore. We're going to do Yankees Part 2 on the Mount Rushmore. So if you are wondering if you should be coming back for the second half of the Get Off My Lawn podcast, now you know you got it. All right, well, then we'll just speed run through this. Myrtlewood.
Nice.
That's nice.
You know, they're nice and they're reasonable. $50, $55. So we go there a lot. There's 2 courses there.
How about Wild Wing?
Wild Wing, I talked about. They're closing down for a few months to redo the course.
The Founders Club in Pawleys
I
Island?
never go down there. I've probably been there once, but that's another one. Sand all
Yeah.
over the place. Yeah, sand everywhere.
How about the World Tour Golf Links?
Yeah,
That's
I played
cool.
there Monday. That's the one modeled after different holes around the world.
Gotcha. The Tradition Golf Club? That's another
Tradition's
Pawleys
really
Island.
nice. That's
Yeah.
down Polly's, but again, I don't go down there much.
Burning Ridge?
Postage stamp styles greens. I never really play there.
How about Long Bay Club?
That's way out there.
It's up there in Longs, and it's a Jack Nicklaus course though, so I do like to go there. They got a par 3 that's an island green that I just parred recently, like 3 weeks ago. So, no, it's a nice course.
How about the West Course at Myrtle Beach National?
That's good. Another reasonable 4.2 something.
And it looks like Myrtle Wood Golf Club Palmetto. So I
Yeah,
guess the
too.
other one was
Yeah.
Pine Hills.
Well, Pine Hills is the only one left that you need to talk about. That's the granddaddy. That's the first golf course ever in Myrtle Beach. Super, super nice course. Great challenging. I love playing Pine Hills.
How about Aberdeen?
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen?
Yeah.
As
That's up
long
there
as it's
too.
not raining, you're good.
Same thing. Crown Points right across. It always rains
Yeah,
up there.
I've gone up there and seen an entire 2 or 3 holes underwater
Mm-hmm.
because it's right along the Waccamaw River. But overall, it's a nice course. I don't mind playing there. They used to have 27 holes. They're down to 18.
How about the Litchfield Country Club?
Ugh.
Again, that's way down in Polly's, and I probably played it once or twice many years ago.
And the Colonial Charters Golf Club.
That's where I would take you.
That's funny you say that because the Colonial Charters Golf Club is the lowest rated out of all of these with a 3.2 rating.
Right. And it'll be a 3.0 after you play around there. Because, that's where you take your inexperienced friends, to just hack away and go whatever. You know what I mean?
That sounds delightful.
Shoot a 180.
Because nobody's going to, so you spent 30-some bucks for a round, nobody cares. Somebody spends a traveler here spent $150 for a round and gets stuck behind somebody like you. No way, they're going to be mad, as they should be.
I don't know why we had to go and rip on me here at the end, but all right.
Well, I mean,
So out of all of these, what's your number one?
I'd say World Tour.
World Tour?
Yeah.
All right, well, that was just a quick run through of what you can get if you get the Primetime Golf Club membership there. Obviously, much cheaper prices for all this.
Yeah, I'm an honors member, so it's a little bit more money, but I can make tee times up to 5 days in advance.
Wow.
If you're just an ordinary member, you get 2 days in advance.
Pants are so fancy. All right, well, that's going to wrap up the first part of the Get Off My Lawn podcast. Again, we're coming back with a few more of the Mount
So
Rushmore.
that's some of your system now. We do the commercials before they ask us to do them, and then hope that they want to do it.
You see, we're thinking outside of the box here.
We are not thinking.
No, we actually are. See, we're going to make that into a tight little video that we can send to them, and then potentially, maybe you could be the face of something.
Right now, the face of disappointment.
Yep. And we're trying to change that. Come back for the second half of the Get Off My Lawn podcast. Thank you very much.
We're leaving the house. Melanie goes, try to be funny. I go, don't worry, I'm going to be fucking hilarious. And I walked out the door. What's the next one about?
The
Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to lay off the liberals and everything this week.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that'd be a good idea, though.
What, lay off them?
No, to do them.
mhm.
You know, who are the worst that's going to be up there? Is it Nancy and Biden and, you know, just the scum, that the Mount Rushmore of liberal scum.
Oh, yeah, two of them I can see right now.
We're not going to be able to promote it, but at least the people will like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we ready to go?
Sure.
Welcome back to the Get Off My Lawn podcast. By popular request, we are going to roll right into the Mount Rushmore game. Again, you're going to keep 4, you're going to cut 5, you're going to get 9 total options. We're going to just start off nice and smooth, silky smooth, easy topic. I'm sure you think about it frequently. Your Mount Rushmore of fast food.
Okay. I thought he said Yankees earlier, but okay.
Right, yeah, we got 3 different topics we're gonna rock with today. First one, fast food. Number 1, McDonald's.
Well, of course it's on Mount Rushmore ever since the app came out. And I gotta tell you, that big arch ain't half bad.
Now the big arch is actually pretty good. It's bigger than you think. I
Way
mean,
bigger than you think.
That's what she said.
And if you get extra arch,
not to me. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's your
Oh,
problem.
darn it!
That's your problem.
Darn it!
Now, if you have
How about that for edgy
Without
guys?
lettuce,
Wiener
nobody
jokes.
cares about the big arch. They're just talking about their dicks.
We're not getting sponsored by McDonald's. All right, so
no.
we're keeping McDonald's number 1 right off the rip. Number 2, Sonic.
I mean, I'm once a week or at Sonic. They got the Route 44 root beer, and then they add vanilla for you. I mean, it's fantastic. And actually, their double cheeseburger, I would put it against just about anybody's double cheeseburger.
Interesting. We might be able to grab a Sonic sponsorship. I don't think anybody even cares about them, so we might be able to be up
No,
there.
and then they even have their wraps are like $2 and
The little chicken
for
wraps?
a little chicken.
Yeah, that
wraps,
actually,
you know,
those actually are pretty
extra
good.
mayo and stuff
Uh-huh.
with them. And no, I mean Sonic.
Are we
It's gonna
we're
be a
keeping
tough list.
Sonic? Oh yeah, we're gonna keep
Yeah.
the first 2 off the jump.
Yeah, I hope the next one is not.
I knew for a fact you're not gonna keep these next 2, but we got to put them up there because there's people out there that these are their top. KFC.
No. I mean, it's one of those. It's like Chinese food, you know. It's like if I eat it, yeah, it's good, but I don't go get it.
Right.
You know,
Right.
if Melanie brings home a bucket or something, then I'll eat it. It's good.
All right, so far we've kept McDonald's, kept Sonic, and we've cut KFC. Next up is most likely going to be another cut based on him, but all you guys are going to hate this. Taco Bell.
I don't really do Taco Bell unless I'm constipated. And
So
I
you
don't-
go
I don't
into
wanna
Taco
be
Bell because you're constipated?
Yeah, well,
The
if
door's
it's freezing-
closed. We might as well pack some people in front of it.
and it's the cheapest stuff around.
Oh,
I mean, you get
definitely
8
is.
pounds of food for $6.
Well, nowadays it's going up a little
Yeah.
bit in price, but back in the day, we in high school we could round up $6 and quite literally feed the entire car. So
Yeah.
times have changed a little bit there,
It's been
but
quite some time since I decided to go that low.
yeah. This one is gonna shock some people, but I personally feel like it's gonna be a keep. Burger King.
Burger King, you know, the problem with Burger King in this town is there's only 1 or 2 of them.
Mhm.
And they've closed down most of the other ones, and the ones they do have had the worst service ever. I mean, I love a Whopper with cheese, extra mayo, no tomatoes is my go-to. But they can never get it right. It takes forever. I hope they open up some new ones and have new management, and then they'd be on my list. But I gotta kick them off here in Myrtle Beach.
Burger King's getting cut. See, I'm a big fan of the original chicken sandwich, no lettuce. It's hard to screw that up. You know, it's
Yeah, well,
one
I like-
condiment and mayo.
I like it too,
Yeah.
extra mayo, but they rarely put extra mayo on. They don't
That's
know
true.
what that means.
Right.
So,
Well, I did not expect that. Honestly, you're leaving the door pretty open for these next 4. So far we've kept McDonald's, kept Sonic, we've cut KFC, cut Taco Bell, cut Burger King. Next up, Little Caesars.
Nah, I mean, I'm Italian from upstate New York.
I know.
Little Caesars.
It
We
ranks up
had
with
to
Olive
have
Garden.
pizza representation here on the list.
If you
Had
get
to
a bad
have one.
blowjob, it's Little Caesars.
All right. We're going to move right on.
Definitely not a future sponsor.
Little Caesars, we're sorry about that. Poor Trey. All right. We're going cookout.
Cookout is very good
How many's left?
and very fast.
You got 3 left, counting cookout, so 2 after this. And you got 2 keeps left.
I'd put Cookout up there on the list. I think it's the only place you go that actually tastes like it's the name says. It's
Yeah,
like,
it
it's like you
definitely
got it
does.
off the grill. It has that smell to it, a taste to it, and their service is phenomenal. I don't care what you order at the window. By the time you get up to the window, they got it ready.
And that is a place where you can genuinely go there with a $20 bill and never have to eat again. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
you
biggest
can-
problem I have when there's so much stuff on the menu,
Yeah.
and I don't think about what I want until I get in front of it, and then I'm like, I can't read this fast, you know. But
Yeah.
Cookout would be on it.
I mean, you can't beat the 2 hot dog cookout tray, cookout style. Oof, top notch. All right, so we've kept McDonald's, we've kept Sonic, we've kept Cookout, we've cut KFC, cut Taco Bell, cut Burger King, cut Little Caesars. Only 1 spot left, 2 choices. Arby's.
I don't know, Arby's is pretty good. I love those little buffalo slider things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping
And
it.
then who else is there? I haven't think of who
There's
else.
only
There's
1
nobody
left
else.
after this
I
one.
know, there's nobody else I really go around.
Probably a Subway or something coming up next.
Wendy's or one of those, probably. Yeah, I'd take Arby's. Put it-
Arby's, so we're
Yeah,
keeping
Wendy's.
Arby's.
Yeah.
You watch, it's gonna be a Wendy's.
All right, so you kept McDonald's, kept Sonic, kept Cookout, kept Arby's. You cut KFC, cut Taco Bell, cut Burger King, cut Little Caesars, and cut Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Wendy's has its place. It would be like the designated hitter type thing. You know? It'd be up next.
I mean, the Wendy's, the spicy chicken nuggets, if they give you the spicy nuggets and not the regular, top notch. But there's nothing more infuriating than ordering spicy chicken nuggets and getting regular nuggets. Oof.
I hope you're enjoying this hard-hitting, opinionated shit that you're
It
getting.
is, because we're going to get a sponsor out of maybe Cookout, because today, I don't think they even advertise.
Yeah, but that's if they only listen to the commercial and not the other things I say.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. We can pretend for 30 seconds every once in a while to do a commercial. All right, next up, 80s hair bands.
Okay, I'm a connoisseur of those.
Van Halen.
He's a connoisseur of those, folks. A little gay. All right, so first up,
Why? I was 20 years old in 1984.
yeah, a bunch of long-haired men with no shirts on jumping around the stage.
Yeah, see, you guys are idol the guy, the person. I idol the music. It's the music. It isn't what was singing out of it. And quite frankly, we had Boy George, and he got quite famous. Prince got quite famous. Michael Jackson got quite famous. So we were the most accepting crowd over you new guys. So anyway, go ahead with your little list.
My little list. Wow. Again, this is a topic he specifically suggested. Don't let him convince you,
You made
otherwise.
me write down ideas.
Don't let him convince you otherwise. First up on the list, Motley Crue.
Yeah. All right.
So, keeping or cutting?
Cutting. I mean, they got a couple good songs from the 80s, but I've listened to them now, and it's horrible. So,
Oh,
It's
as
tarnishing.
old men, they're not good at the job
they
anymore.
isolate vocals, and you hear that.
Oh, that's the
Vince
thing you
Neil don't even
posted.
say any
No.
words now.
Yeah, we had done, I think we did a TikTok about that, a stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up.
Yeah. Woo.
I feel like that's how some of our fans think we sound, based on the
I know.
text messages we're getting in. At least we're a little bit better than that. All right, so we cut Motley Crue. Next up is Rat.
Now, personally, I loved Rat. So, I
Round
mean,
and round.
yeah.
I just thought back to what we used to listen to, Sirius Radio in the car as we're driving. As many of those bands as I could is what I put on here.
Yeah, well, that you would have I would have turned that up every time.
I'm pretty sure you did. So we're keeping rat or
Yeah,
cutting
keep
rat?
rat on there.
All right. Next up is white snakes.
Nah, never was. I mean, yes,
Tawny Catane.
yeah, a lot of the top 10 of this year, that year, this week, that week, and Dee Snyder's on there a lot talking. And the Poison guy, I've seen him interview.
Brett Michaels.
Yeah, Brett Michaels by Sammy Hagar's show that he has on there. So I mean, I see them. I keep up with it a little.
Yeah, I mean, I knew probably 4 of those. Just
You know what? I got a question for you real quick. Van Halen, Van Hagar.
Yeah, I'm pretty on both. You know, I mean, pretty. happy
Don't have
with
one
both.
or the other?
No, I mean, Dave is obviously the crazy one, and you know, his singing is horrible right
Yes,
now.
it is.
It's robbing people of money. But Sammy's amazing. I mean, he still cranks. His voice is still great, and he's like 80 years old now, 79. He you know, I couldn't wait for the Sammy album to come out with the 5150, and you know, I was kind of wondering what they were going to do when David Lee Roth left. But I was also 21, 22 years old. I had other pursuits. But I did buy every Van Halen album. And then I one day told Melanie, I wish I learned how to play guitar when I was younger. And for my birthday one year, I come home and I hear Van Halen cranking out of my house. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Usually I'm in there when this is happening. I open the door. There's banners and everything, and balloons everywhere. And she's dressed as Madonna. She's got the full black outfit going, the gloves, the hair, the whole 9 yards. She's filming me. She's making me come in the house. And then right in the middle of the living room is a Van Halen Stripe Series guitar with the amp. And so now at my foyer, when you come in, I have a Van Halen and an EVH 5150 amp with it. And I can't play for shit. Okay? This hand cannot tell this. They're just operate independently. I did not with my brain at all. So I watched every video. It took me like 4 days just to figure out how to tune that thing. And then I thought I had it.
for a guy that totes his hand-eye coordination frequently.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It works for golf, but I think the guitar is just a little different.
Yeah, not quite a streaming line drive down third base line.
No, these guys sing through their fingers, you know, can you tell? That's just what they do.
All right, so that closed out that Mount Rushmore list. The last one we're going to do today is going to be Yankees Part 2. Yankees Part 2. So this is more just in general who you think should be up there or who your personal ones, but we added a few names because we got some complaints.
Do we have the last names in there at all?
No, none of the last
None of the
names,
last
no
ones.
repeats. It'll be all a completely new one. You were complaining about guys that were left off. Some of the people at home were commenting about who got left off. So we're going to go ahead with a more generic.
See, this is the typical wife move you just made there. Just like Melanie would have, maybe she would have done. But when you said that I complained.
Yeah.
I didn't complain.
You were like,
I asked
where's
a question.
Babe Ruth?
I
Where's
asked a
this
question.
guy?
That's not complaining.
That's complaining.
It's asking a question.
Right, very wifely complaint.
Don't work with your kids, guys.
All right, so number one, an obvious one, we're going Babe Ruth.
Of course.
Of course.
To be honest. You built
All
the
right.
whole stadium.
All right, next up, Yogi Berra. The affinity for catchers.
I know, but we still got to have the Mahjong Garrett and Antle. So I say no.
All right, Yogi Berra. Sorry, Yogi. One of the most quotable men in all of baseball.
Yeah.
Definitely his impact with the mic, I think, might have lasted a little bit longer than his impact behind the plate.
Well, actually, he didn't really say any of those things so much on the mic. He would say them to other people.
Well,
Right. He wasn't much of an announcer.
He also said he didn't say everything he said.
Right. Yeah. A lot of them probably got attributed to him, but he was never a Yankee announcer.
either way, the things he said more impactful than
This one crapped out.
That's unfortunate.
Well, it's not like he used any from the last time.
That's not true. I did have to use it because the other one cut out, but I'll do the same thing I had to do the other
It's on
time.
the same one, 5 minutes and something.
All right, well, we'll make it work, whatever we got to do. All right, next up is going to be Lou Gehrig.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. The Iron Horse.
Today.
I consider myself.
The luckiest.
All right, so we've kept an obvious Babe Ruth. We kept Lou Gehrig. We cut Yogi Berra. Next up is Aaron Judge.
No.
No.
You bring me some rings first, bitch, before you get on any
He just
Mount
called you a
Rushmore.
bitch, Aaron. Aaron Judge, he just called you a bitch. That's
Well, he's great. during
one of the greatest
season.
right-handed hitters of all time, just because he doesn't have
All
the
time?
of all time.
I don't know about that.
His home run pace is like no other from the
Hey.
right-handed side.
You know, it's like LaBrenda. You know, if you
LaBrenda.
don't bring home championships, you ain't nothing. Jeter, how many rings? Right? You know, all the other guys, all the other Yankees. No.
All right, well, this next guy on the list does have a ring. Maybe not as impactful, but classic glue guy, Brett Gardner.
What the hell?
You're reaching in the dirt.
He's one of the all-time Yankee greats.
Well, yeah, great. And his one, his son died, right?
Yes.
Well, geez, I don't want to talk big about him, but I don't know about a Mount Rushmore, Brett.
I think he was there for like 14 years. Long career. Stayed the whole time. Won himself a ring. And I guess he's getting
Unfortunately, this is a topic where I know who the other people need to
Yes.
himself. Mhm.
be. You know, that's why. But great guy, yeah.
All right, next up, Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
No? Going?
No, I mean, A-Rod, did he win anything when he was with us?
He won one ring and 2 MVPs.
No.
Along with
Years. I
steroids.
mean, going to third base was nice, you know, and stuff like that. But then he got all sorts of trouble with who he's dating and performance.
The
enhancing.
cheating. Yeah, the cheating is
That
definitely a
thing,
big
yeah,
part
so-
there.
No, he's not in competition with some of the others.
All right, so you've cut Yogi Berra, you cut Aaron Judge, you cut Brett Gardner, poor guy. You cut Alex
How many's
Rodriguez.
you got left?
We got 3 left. and
Keep 2.
keep 2. All right, to go along with Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so these next 2, you're gonna have to
I mean, with
really.
that face, he bagged Marilyn Monroe right
I
there.
know.
He should get it.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
there, he should get it.
Yeah, you definitely got to be good at swinging a stick if you're doing that. All right, so next up, Whitey Ford.
He's good.
You know, he would be the designated hitter there again. He'd be 5th. But,
So you're confident that the next one's going to be one that you want to keep
Mickey.
after
Well, it has to
hearing
be-
Brett Gardner,
it has to-
Alex Rodriguez, Aaron Judge. You're confident that this next name is going to be better than Whitey Ford.
if it's not Mickey Mantle, it means that the guy making the game has got a flaw. Not me.
So you're confident that the guy you know that has a flaw, multiple, made this list to what you think it would be. We're keeping or we're cutting Whitey Ford, and we're keeping
Yeah, we
this
gotta
next
go.
one.
We gotta hope that the game coordinator knows who Mickey Mantle was.
So you cut Yogi Berra, you cut Aaron Judge, you cut Brett Gardner, you cut Whitey Ford, you cut Alex Rodriguez, you kept Babe Ruth, you kept Lou Gehrig, you kept Joe DiMaggio, and you kept Mickey Mantle.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, I tried to make some obvious cuts in there just so it didn't get too hard. I had CC initially in that Brett Gardner spot, but I flipped him out just because CC and Brett Gardner, not.
I saw the Yankeeography on CC the other day.
I mean, Hall of Fame pitcher right there, won us a championship. He just didn't spend his whole career with us, so it didn't seem like he can get himself on there.
Yeah, I mean, he was good.
Going to do a Mount Rushmore. Fat left-handed pitcher. CC, David Wells.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the whole list there, honestly. The ones that jump out at you. Bartolo was a right-hander.
Yeah, he was a righty.
Yeah. All right, I mean, that wraps up our Mount Rushmore. I feel like people are liking those. We're going to keep rolling with them for a little while. Next week, we are probably going to do the Mount Rushmore of terrible liberals. Why promote? You know, might as well make the people happy.
Yeah, I can give you a bunch of those right now.
Let's save them for next
Yeah.
week. Thank you guys again for joining us on the Get Off My Lawn podcast. We're looking forward to seeing you next week. Keep sending in those texts. If you want to sponsor us, feel free to send us an email, BarnDoorInnovations@gmail.com.
And we have products in our store on TikTok, right?
Did you get the glove?
No, it's not here yet.
All right, so we ordered a brand new glove. brand new. We're gonna bring it in next time. Hopefully it's here. Shoot a little promo in here for that.
That glove's lasted for 2 months.
The piss
With
missile.
all the playing I've done, and it hasn't ripped at all. So I'm slightly impressed with it.
Gotta love the piss missile. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Get
Peace
off
out.
my lawn.
Well, that's not a controversial one. That's not going to get any hate mail.
You trying to do controversy? But who you are.
Make sure that fucking dead guy from Las Vegas is on that list. Harry Reid,
Oh,
the Satan himself.
I'll end the live
Be a
right there.
push.
Huh?
End the live right